All right, everybody, settle down.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome to a special episode of Constructive Crit. I'm going to be your dungeon master for the night, Nolan. We've got my players here ready to go with a spooky little one-shot. Just for all those in the audience to note, this is a horror-themed one-shot, so if you do not like blood, guts, and gore, might want to sit this one out, or I don't know, have your friends watch it and have them tell you about it. But yeah, with that little warning out of the way, shall we get right into it?
Yes.
Sure, let's do it.
Woo! Hell yeah.
As the road
Hooray.
narrows and leads deeper into the woods, you all start to hear some voices up ahead. Soon after, you hear the source of the noise. Several people gathered around a large wooden cabin, talking and laughing, having a good time. As you're waiting, a large human comes up to you. Greetings. Welcome to Crystal Lake. We are expecting you. I'm Seamus. Please grab yourself some refreshments and settle in. We'll get things started here in a bit. As you guys walk up and see this gathered group, everybody roll for initiative real quick.
All right.
Yeah.
Huh?
Initiative.
Oh, hell yeah.
I got a 10.
10. Alright.
I got a 12.
12.
I got a 22.
I got an 8.
Damn.
8. Alrighty.
It's-
So, with that, Sam, why don't you take it away and introduce your character?
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Samanthine. Okay, it's Samanthine, not Samantha. Please do not call me that. You can call me Sam or Sammy. I think those are really cute names. Anyways, hi, everyone. I already called my name. Anyways, what do I talk about myself? What do I say? I'm trying to think. Well, I'm in line to be president of my sorority, okay? Which I would definitely remember the name of. I guess I just am excited to be here, you know? Like getting one with nature and everything. I think it's super cool to do that.
Hell yeah.
What do you look like?
Oh, yes, okay, so I am a high elvish young lady, and I have long blonde hair that is put up in a very high ponytail. I have on just the cutest like pink crop top and like these matching sort of like green cargo shorts, but not like the ugly cargo shorts, you know, like the really cute ones. And then my matching shoes, which are super fresh. Looks like they've never ever like stepped in a puddle or anything in their life. Definitely just bought this outfit for this occasion, you know. Has makeup on even though we're in the woods. Yeah. She's also
Amazing.
kind of on the shorter side, about like 5'3".
Perfect. Alright, now with Samanthine introduced. Right, go ahead.
What do you want? Yeah, my name's Wright. Don't talk to me. It's a waste of both our time. Just leave me alone. Wright is wearing exclusively black and red in ways that have been clearly repaired and patched together. Different patches from different groups and things. Mohawk, dyed hair, carries weird gadgets and tools on their belt always, and you're not sure what they're for, and you're a little afraid to find out. They are a half-elf. Their other half is a different elf. So they're half wood elf, half drow. And are deeply annoyed to be here.
And as Wright is sitting there, annoyed, of course, Turkus, why don't you introduce yourself to the fellow characters in the audience?
Hey guys, the name's Turkus, Durphy, star quarterback, captain of the football team. You can call me Turk for short. That's what my friends call me. I'm really tall. I'm like 2 feet taller than my girlfriend Sam, which I guess would make me 7'3", but I'm not bragging. Got some big ol' muscles. I'm wearing like a Letterman jacket that's dark red in the parts that are usually colorful, and then the sleeves are white like normal style. What else? My pants are like track pants, they match my shirt, and I got some like jogger shoes on. I like to do, I guess I like to do sports, and I like my girlfriend. Yeah. And actually nobody else, so what's up?
Perfect.
Oh, I'm a half-orc. Forgot to say that.
Hell yeah. And last but certainly not least, Stan, why don't you introduce yourself?
What? Oh, hi, I guess. My name's Stan. It's short for something, but I don't really tell people what it's short for. I'm a human. I really don't want to be here. I kind of just got forced to go by my parents. I would rather just be at home tinkering with stuff and playing video games, but here I am. Stan, he is a human. He's roughly 6 foot flat. He has long-ish brown hair that he has tied kind of in a small ponytail bun thing. Behind him, he has a really thick blue hoodie that has like a multitude of like stains to it. Some look to be like oil stains, some look to be like liquid from like a drink or water or something. Tan khakis, really just beat up normal looking shoes, thick black rimmed glasses on his face, and he is always holding on to a little handheld device. If it's a game, if it's a phone, you can't really tell. But yeah, he's just kind of doing he's been waiting there for a bit, so he's just kind of crouching, right, and like doing that little squat thing, kind of holding the handheld in front of him.
Perfect. So you guys all come into this camping area. The older man comes up to you. You guys see larger man with graying hair, just the like last bits of red holding on, thinner glasses, large belly coming up to you. Right this way, come on in. Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake. I'm Seamus. Please again, mix, mingle, grab some snacks, and you see a couple tables, a couple chips and trail mix, a little cart of a bunch of beverages, those labeled for adults and for not so adults. You see in and amongst there a full mix of a large group of other people. Did you have something you wanted to say there, Stan?
Stan was just gonna as soon as he mentioned like grab drinks or refreshments, Stan would have like gone to just go grab like see if there's any like soda or like juice or something sugary.
Absolutely. Plenty of little colas, all the like off-brand, something bought from a like local store. Not as good as you crack the first one open and take the sip. It doesn't hit the same with all the artificial sweeteners, but it's good enough.
Aspartame. God, that's lame.
What's the age range of people at this camp?
It ranges. Generally, some are like around y'all's age, in the like very late teens to early 20s. A couple that are in the Middle Ages, and some, of course, that are looking a little older, like Seamus himself. You can see he walks up to a woman that he puts his arm around, and who seems to like put her arm around his waist. You see a shorter black woman with a beard, giving you the idea that she might be a dwarf. You can see she's conversing currently with a tiefling woman who is in a little bit like more of outdoorsy style clothes. She's on the younger side. You see a couple other younger folk. A man who has a tank top in his hand and nothing on his chest besides 2 tattoos running up each of his arms onto his chest. Talking with 2 women that look very, very, very similar. Though you're unable to wear yet. In addition, there is one older man who's not as much conversing, but like being talked at. You can see he's got like a little fishing vest on, the fishing man's bucket helmet, right? Is that the right
Bucket
word?
hat.
Bucket hat.
Bucket hat, yeah.
Bucket hat being talked at by this woman who seems to be like just nervously rambling about how messed up. You can see it on the like cusp of my jacket, and looks as though she's got typical Karen haircut. Another one who seems to be wearing the same colors as those that were running it, Seamus and the dwarven woman. But sort of standing behind, not mixing or mingling as much. As well as 2 gnomish folk, who seem to be, the man in the relationship is wearing a tuxedo, hair nicely smoothed down, and the woman standing next to him, looking a little bit annoyed, in a white gown with a bouquet of flowers and a fresh ring sitting on her finger. And they seem to be like whispering back and forth. Him with a little bit more excitement, and her with a little more anger, shall we say.
Sam is gonna go up to her boyfriend and whisper in his ear and say, "Can you imagine going here on your honeymoon? I would absolutely die." And like not in a good way.
Who'd want to do that? That's stupid.
It's so lame.
Right, Stan? Anywhere you guys head to?
I'm like avoiding the Karen as soon as I see that. Like he was just walking up, kind of head buried in his device. He then like hears the lady talking, looks up, like skirts around. Where would the drinks and stuff like be on the table over here, or?
Drinks and stuff would be right on another table, unpictured right here. The snacks table over by the 2 ladies talking to the shirtless man.
Gotcha. Yeah, he Stan like grabs a drink and's like kind of trying to sneak and like edge his way over to he's trying very hard to not be seen. Kind of like sneaking over to the snacks.
Perfect. Right, what about you?
Wright is headed the same direction, doesn't really care if they're noticed or not, but is not actively paying attention to anybody else either. They're just going for the snack table to see what's over there.
You guys, as the 2 of you converge on it, find couple chips, a like bowl full of trail mix, a couple other like protein bars stacked out nicely, and a couple more home cooked things, some pastries, as well as a couple more savory like meat pie kind of dishes.
4 protein bars in my pockets.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're just out there. You had to.
No,
After
I'm saying
you-
I'm taking 4 of them.
Mm.
And they're going in my pockets. I just have them now.
Added to inventory.
Turkus, where are you headed off to now after Sam comes up to you?
Babe, do you mind if I like go find a snack or something?
I guess. See if they have any like organic vegetables for me, please. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. And then he'll walk over to the towards the snack table. You see he like his eyes sort of. It's like that boyfriend looking over his shoulder meme at the hot shirtless guy. As he like walks over to the snacks. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
For sure.
Like-
You look over your shoulder, the two of them looking very uninterested as he is just ranting on like, yeah, I really find that like the best thing is to like just have good berries. Like I don't like maybe have one of them and just blend it up. You have to have a lot of water in order to make it like palatable. Hey,
He
but-
like Turk like kind of loops back around the table, doesn't even look at the snacks, and just like goes around the other side. Like, hey, you're talking about good berries?
yeah, bro.
I've heard those
You bet.
things are like really good for really good for you.
Yeah, no, like that makes up like a lot of my food routine. Like, you know, they got really good macros. Like, it is a little high sugar, but when that's giving you all your nutrients for the day, like, what do you need, bro?
Damn, you're so right. I usually stick with like protein bars and protein shakes and like protein meals, like steak and stuff. You know?
So you got to be careful though, because a lot of those high calorie.
Damn, I never thought about that.
You know, hey, it's not showing on you though.
Yeah, I mean the good
But on the
berries
good
look good on you, obviously. Jeez.
way. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
Anyway, ladies,
Uh-huh.
do you want to know how much I could bench?
I do. I bet I could outbench you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have to find out then.
Sounds like some healthy competition. Isn't that right? You guys, girls, twins? Are you guys twins?
Very perceptive, yes. I'm Nelanese, and I'm Belanese. We're just looking for a little bit of a relaxing retreat. And it's been definitely interesting so far. As they like look to each other, look back to you, look vaguely over towards the shirtless guy.
Well, sick. I mean, you look the same, and you got the same outfit, and your names are basically the same.
Yes, I know. What
I
can say?
mean, more power to you, I guess, dude.
Let's head over back to...
Is there a reason you were named that way?
I don't know. My parents thought it was a sick joke. Yeah, I mean, they were never that creative. Figured you found one good name. Use it twice, just change the first letter.
I wish it was that easy.
Well, what's
I
your
mean,
name?
what?
dude?
I mean, my name's Stan. It's kind of bland, but it's better than what it's short for, I think.
Bland Stan. I like it.
What's it short for?
Oh God. He kind of like looks down a bit, and he's like, it's Zarastanious.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, bro.
That's fine, bro.
I
You work
mean,
out?
You look at him, and, like, he is very obvious. Like the big poofy like hoodie is like hanging off of him. He's scrawny as all get out.
They're like 100 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah, but like the only like muscle on him is only because he's tall. So he's literally long, not wide. It's like,
Where's Sam headed now?
Dude, no, I don't.
Does my spell phone have service here?
Strangely,
have
your
this?
cell phone not really catching anything. You tried like the holding it up, moving it around, move a little to this side. Nothing. Cell phone.
Okay. I think I'm going to find Stan. And I'm just gonna sort of like tap him on the shoulder. Hey, Stanley. I was wondering, are you like good with technology? You seem like you're that, kind of like cute, like nerdy type,
I mean, I'm decent with technology. What's up?
Okay, because I can't get my spell phone to work. Like, I don't know what's wrong with it. Can you help me?
Sure. Is it freezing up on you? Is it lagging? Is it not charging right? Or like, what do we?
I don't know what really any of those mean. But I just know that it's not working.
He like Stan kind of like sighs like, okay, let me take a look at it.
Oh, thank you. You're the best, Stanford.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go over and like have some snacks, but you work on that. Thank you so much again.
No problem. As he's like watching her walk away mid sentence.
Yeah, and I think Sam is just going to, after seeing her boyfriend did not give her the snacks that she asked for, she's just gonna go over and like pick at and see if anything is actually like edible on the table,
Edible, yes. Appetizing, no.
Whatever. I'll just be in the corner then, just kind of observing people.
Sorry, babe. Got distracted.
It's okay. Love you, baby.
Love you.
Stan, are you really gonna fix her phone after she like totally manipulated and abused and like used you there?
Oh fuck no.
Good.
I literally just look at her phone and then I just stick it in my my hoodie pocket.
I don't see shit. Have fun.
He kind of like Stan kind of like chuckles to himself before he just starts picking at like chips. He grabs like, I'm assuming there's like those bland like biscotti like. It's like sure.
I just went for the bars. At least those are prepackaged.
That's smart. There's nothing here that's. I mean, there's no like Sporitos. There's no like. I'm not seeing anything that's good.
Well, no. So we're out in the woods. I don't know. This is probably new for you. I don't know if you've seen grass before. So we're out in nature. In games.
I mean, yeah, like, it's not like I really need to go outside.
Whoa. Okay, so we're out in nature. We're out in the woods. You need food that's gonna give you energy. Sporitos ain't it. You need shit that's going to keep you walking around. There's no scooters. There's no skateboards out here. You're walking around. Almost exclusively. Just walking around. You need energy.
I mean, I would assume there's no skateboards. It's not like we're playing Tony Arakakra 5.
Walks away.
That's a good one. Oh, that's such a good one. Okay. You all then start to hear a little and look over. You see the dwarven woman raising up a little mug that she's got starts clinking it with a little knife. Everyone, can I get your attention, please? Thank you. Welcome to Crystal Lake, where you'll get to enjoy the great outdoors and all it has to offer for the next few days. My husband Seamus and I'm Eliza, and our assistant Whispers, pointing back towards the elf behind her over here. We'll be your guides for everything here at Crystal Lake. First order of business is splitting up the camps for the night. Eliza and Whispers will help you with the logistics of that and let you know where each of you are going to be staying. After y'all get settled there, we'll meet back here for delicious barbecue dinner tonight. Whisper managed to take down a nice buck this morning, and so I hope you all like venison. And you hear a couple other murmurs and mumbles.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Seamus then takes over. Oh, and we'll also have roast boar. For those that do not, that's okay. Eliza whipped up a tasty salad for everybody. All right, now. I'll see y'all later. And Seamus nods and heads into the cabin as Eliza and Whispers coalesce right in front of it.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any alcohol at this camp?
There is. On the drinks table, there is... About half the table is, like, alcoholic drinks, and about half of it is for, like, soft drinks, juices, punch bowl, etc.
Okay.
It does have a little bit of a, like, sheen to it, where you can tell there is a sign that says alcoholic beverages for those 21 and over, or equivalent for your species.
Okay. Because I was going to say, Sam definitely has, like, just a huge, like, handle of vodka in her bag.
Is there... I'm gonna go over to that drink table area quick. Is there, like, hard cider, like, canned or bottled stuff?
Mm-hmm. They do have some bottled hard cider.
Sick. Grabbing a bottle, grabbing another bottle and putting it in my bag, and then grabbing a third bottle and walking back to, like, where the main group was before.
All right, now you see the elf woman starts to talk. Dividing up the camps. Those at the eastern camp are going to be as follows. Wright, Zenalia, Lydiario, Sturgeon, Savannah, and Stan. And you see those start to coalesce here. The two gnomes, the other elven man who is wearing the bucket hat. As you two get closer now, you can see on it, it says, "Me fear me, women want fish."
Hell yeah.
I'm stealing that hat.
Stanley kind of like chuckles at it. He's like, "Oh, I've seen that online."
Turk is gonna like type on his spell phone over and show it to Sam. Nerd Squad.
And as I'm sure you can guess, the West Camp is going to be the rest of you. Turkus, Samantha, Zanark, Chadrick, Belanese, and Nelanese.
Chadwick.
Yeah!
Hell yeah! Cool
Come on,
squad.
bro.
What's up? West Camp, best camp.
It's kind of sad that they put all the hot people in one place and all the,
I know.
like, I feel so bad for them, you know?
You see the...
Does are y'all saying that loud enough that we can hear? Like everyone can
hear
it?
I'm whispering.
Okay.
Turk says West Camp, best camp so loud.
The minute we get any downtime, I'm gonna go kick Chadrick's ass.
All right, everybody, go ahead and find your tent, or decide which tent is going to be yours. Set your stuff down. Feel free to take some time to settle in, and we'll start setting up the barbecue.
Hell yeah.
As we're walking by the drink table, is there like a big thing, like big thing of water, like one of those gallon jugs?
Oh yeah, like the glass with a little spigot down at the bottom that is still a little bit leaking the entire time.
Can I try and using, I think because I have like a dungeon, I'd start with a Dungeoneer's pack. Can I just like try and tape that up so it doesn't leak, and then just stuff it in my hoodie pocket?
Sure, you take this giant jug of water, make sure it's safe now, and then slowly but surely, subtly try to put it away in that hoodie pocket.
Yeah, he tries to do it stealthily, if that matters.
Pocket.
I was gonna say, if you want to make it stealthily, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay. And because of my armorer stuff, I have advantage on stealth. That's a 19 on die.
19.
But yeah, that'll be like a total of like 21.
Easy enough. Somehow you all don't notice as Stan is just shoving this like large water jug into his hoodie pocket before just adjusting, and you don't see a strange lump, just disappears.
Like right after he's done doing that, I just like yell over, Stan,
What, huh?
do they have any Dragonade on there?
Looks around. No, but I think they have, like, oh god, what is... it looks like knockoff Dragonade. I don't really know what it's called.
Grab me too, will ya?
Sure. He grabs two. He grabs like the typical like green, yellow one, and then like a red one.
As you walk up with the yellow one, I grab from you, like, what the fuck are you, like, whack you in the back of the head with it and go to exchange it for a blue one off the table.
It's the classic flavor. I don't...
Classic doesn't mean it's good, dumbass.
Good enough for me.
I bet it would be.
Did I do something to you?
I mean, you walked up here with a god-awful energy, other than that.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I stole that chick's phone.
Nice.
As y'all head to your camp and get to setting everything down, y'all hear the gnomish couple, the woman, Savannah, you put it together. Sturgeon, I don't know why we are here, though. Like, you thought this would be a good idea? That we would be able to celebrate our marriage? Well, honey, when I said it, it was just an adult's sleepaway camp. I thought it'd be, adults, but honey, that doesn't mean it's... I want some private time alone with my new husband. Well, I'm sure we'll find some time.
Well, there's plenty of tents.
Yo, y'all above fucking in a tent? Lame.
They just kind of look over like, I'd rather not in front of and around young adults.
I mean, there's plenty of like towels and curtains and stuff. Like you can just
Also,
cover the...
You're worried about young adults?
Dude.
We're like in college. You do know, it's important to me that you know that.
I guarantee you, we've seen worse online.
Right?
Well,
I saw worse in stairwells in high school.
Great. All right, honey, just meet me in the tent. And you guys see the two of them sneak into a tent together. The woman with the like light blonde hair, half covering her cheekbones, just says, "I will be taking my own tent. I do not care who else decides to room together, but I will be taking my own. Thank you." And goes into this camp towards the south.
I get my own tent.
I guess that means you and I are rooming together, Fishman.
Hey, Diario, good to meet you.
Stan.
He holds out her hand that is both clammy, wrinkly, wet, soft handshake. Just
Stan,
to let you know,
like,
I do snore.
Whenever he goes for the handshake, Stan, seeing like the clamminess, just like does that typical thing, nerd thing, where he like shrinks his arm into like his sleeve and like shakes the hand through the sleeve. He's kind of like wipes the like clamminess off. It's like, you're fine. I snore too.
Excellent.
Sleep apnea, you know.
Oh no, I know it. He goes just like lay down in his tent with a like. Just about that time, you see the two of the gnomes open the back flap of their tent and begin running off into the woods on their own.
I just yell after them. I hope you took a blanket.
Always use protection.
Strun, I told you we shouldn't. It's fine. Honey, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make it a fun. And they disappear out of earshot. Meanwhile, down at the western camp.
Well, speaking of fucking in a tent, before Turk has a chance to talk to anyone else, she's just gonna grab his hand and like drag him towards one of the tents and be like,
Oh. All right.
It's co-ed. I didn't know it'd be co-ed.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. If you want some like private lady time, you can be with that like the tiefling, you know.
No, but Turk, what if something happens and I get so scared and I need someone to protect me?
I mean, that's a good point. I can protect you if you I mean, you're big, strong, and I mean you're not big, but like you're really strong and cool. And you're independent, so you don't need a man to protect you. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I know that, but you know, like what if something heavy falls over and I need you to pick it up, you know?
Oh, well, that's a good point. I mean, that's what I'm here for, right? Picking up heavy things.
That's the thing I like best about you.
Well, I like that you're so pretty and cool.
Thank you. I am. Plus, I bought, and then she like opens her bag and shows. She goes, plus I bought the good shit.
What does that mean?
The bottle of vodka.
Oh, the bottle of vodka. He's like, oh, okay, shit. Word.
I said work for a second.
Word.
Yeah, he says work and then he like quickly covers it by saying word.
You'll, as this is happening,
genuine sincerity. Work.
Yeah, work.
Nelanies and
Rhymes with
Bellanese
Turk.
go into their own tent, opening the flaps like in unison, stepping into it together. You see the tiefling woman takes the green tent down at the bottom left of the map. See, she does the like thing where she slips her shoes off before stepping into the tent.
Oh, hell yeah.
But also misjudges it a little bit and does still step on the ground with her bare feet before she steps into the tent. Chadrick, meanwhile, is like sets his bag down and then immediately goes here and is like standing by the like empty fire pit right now and just like doing push-ups off of the bench. Grind never stops.
Babe, do you see that guy's muscles?
Yeah, they're pretty big. I mean, not as big as yours, but
I mean, they're like almost as big as mine. Like shit, that dude must work out a lot.
I guess.
Okay, well, I mean, the snake tattoos are pretty cool, right?
I mean, if you're into that sort of thing.
Well, I mean, if you're not, that's cool. That's cool. You're right, babe. They're stupid.
Whatever. I'm gonna go set my stuff down.
Okay,
As you've turned away,
I'm gonna
you
go do
see
push-ups.
Melanies and Belanies come back out, and Chadwick, as he's doing the push-ups, starts ranting to them of like, yeah, so like I at least do like 200 of these push-ups a day, and like 500 sit-ups, and like 1,000 squats usually. It's spread out over the day, so you know it's not
1,000 squats? That's weak shit, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do like 5,000 squats.
See,
Easy.
here Melanie says, like, kind of under her breath, but also enough that you are able to hear it still, and even Sam in her tent. Finally, something got him to stop talking. Hell, you shouldn't
Turk?
say that.
Turk will like walk up to him a little bit closer and get kind of almost in between him and the girls. He'll be like, dude, I don't mean to burst your bubble, but these girls don't give a shit about muscles. Look at them. They're goth. They're too cool for muscles. But you know who does care about muscles and has 2 thumbs? This guy.
Hell yeah, bro.
High five.
Hell yeah, and they go in for the, like, high five handshake thing from Predator, the, like, meme. It's Predator, right? I haven't actually seen the movie, I've just seen the meme.
Turk like kind of smells him, but he tries to be subtle about it. Not in a weird way, just in a weird way.
Get a
Totally
nice-
smooth.
Natural Muzz.
Nice.
Um,
Dude,
Yeah?
let's do squats right now.
Okay, let's go. As the two of
Ugh.
them start squatting. Eventually, Eliza comes down to the west camp, and Whisper comes over to the eastern camp to let everybody know the bonfire started, the barbecue has begun, and to come on over as soon as you're ready.
West Camp, best camp.
And so as the sun begins to set, you all start to see a large bonfire lit here in the center, as well as another bonfire lit at each of your camps. Start to smell the roasting pig and roasting deer crackling over the fire. You hear the bubbling of the cauldron where a couple of vegetables are being boiled, some on the edges so that way they're getting more steamed, and a little bit of char from the edge of the cauldron. As you guys come in, you continue to mix and mingle as you wish.
I want to find Stan.
Stan is currently like trying to hide, like close enough that he can go get food, but he's trying to stay like out of the crowds. So he's being very bad at it. He's not like trying.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's like that typical wallflower thing of like he's standing off to the side, hoping no one's gonna talk to him.
Understood. She's gonna get like uncomfortably close to him, almost like snuggled up on the side, you know? And be like,
Hi.
hey. So, did you have a chance to look at my phone?
Oh, no, sorry. My bunkmate he wouldn't stop talking about fish. I can take a look at it right now. He like rummages into his pocket, and like Sam will actually see him, like he sticks a hand in, and it looks like, you know, putting a hand in the hoodie pocket, and then it like starts going like further in to where like you think it's gonna come out the other side but doesn't, before he's like, oh, got it, and like pulls out your phone.
Like internally she's like, oh, gross.
And then he pulls it out, and it doesn't have any service. Was that like, is that your issue?
I mean, is that the reason why it's not working?
What are you trying to do with it?
I'm trying to use it. You know?
Sure. Well, give me a second. Can I make like would it be like an Arcana check, or what check would I need to make to try and like tinker with her phone?
Yeah, I'd say Arcana or Investigation work.
All right, let's see here. I'll go with Arcana.
All right.
That would be 23.
23.
Yeah.
Start to tinker with it. You get everything is working functionally well as far as you can tell. You run like a full diagnostics with it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing seems to be broken about it. It just is out of range of the spell towers. The Arcana can't get to it to get sent back out. So it's functioning. You see she has a couple of apps on here that should still function normally, but
I mean, like, yeah, so like it's working. It's just there's no, like, the spell towers are kind of out of range, so you should still be able to play like the different games you got on here, but Spacebook or like any of those things aren't going to work.
Angry Wyverns,
Flappy Dragon,
Flappy Phoenix.
Oh, Flappy Phoenix. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, she's going to. Well, could I possibly figure out if he was like lying to me beforehand about not looking at it? About
yeah, go
not
ahead and
having
make
time
an insight check. And I guess Stan, go ahead and make a deception check.
You got it.
Oh, this is so much better than my last character.
I rolled
25.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
See, you can definitely tell he had not looked at it. The way that he put it in was pulling out of his pocket. He was having to find it again.
Okay. Her eyes are gonna narrow a little bit and then get even like more uncomfortably close, like right in his face, and be like,
Listen here, you little shit, okay? If you are trying to steal this, I will ruin your fucking life. You understand? I know people.
I mean, I can tell your contacts list is about 5 times the normal size.
Normal for some people, maybe.
Right. He, like, hands it back to her.
she stands back and like now louder, so if other people can hear, she goes, okay, well, thank you so much, Staniel. I'm going to go back to my boyfriend now, but you have a great rest of your time here, okay?
Sure.
Great.
He's kind of like, he's obviously like nervous, but he was more so affected by like how close you got. He's like clamming up.
During this whole thing, I'm over talking to Turkus.
Hell yeah.
Hey, do you think they have a, like, fighting pit, like, sparring area here?
Yo, that'd be so sick. Seamus, do you guys have a fighting pit?
Well, no, the liability on that, unfortunately, would be a little too high for us to stomach. So, no, we do not encourage any fighting or anything of that nature that might hurt you all.
Weak.
Of course, if anything were to happen, we don't have any observation over in the forest down to the southwest, so please don't go there if you're trying to do anything.
Well, right.
Understood.
That's what I was thinking. Like, you know, who needs a fight pit when you have a fucking forest, right?
I was really just trying to see if there was an official thing to make sure that I avoided it so that we could actually fight. And not just like... You know when they have, like, you go to a place and they have, like, a fighting pit? But then there's, like, a shit ton of rules? And they're like...
Fucking
You
rules,
can't do
dude.
this, you can't do this, you can't do this. Get rid of the brass knuckles. I'm like, well, then why the fuck am I here, dude?
Yeah, I want to use my battle axe on a motherfucker, right?
Right? I'm like, if you give me a fighting pit, I want to freak out, you know? And if you don't let me freak out, why am I here?
So true. Like, I might as well go chop fucking trees in the woods or, like, play a sport.
Right? Exactly. Like, my ass is not joining a football team. I'm not asking for rules. Give me a parking lot
Yeah, who would
and a
who would join
motherfucker
football
who offended me.
team? That's
No,
dumb.
don't worry. It's incredibly obvious that you're on a football team.
Yeah, I know. Letterman wouldn't give any clues, would it?
You were either a football player or incredibly desperate.
Maybe I'm both.
Well, I saw you talking to Chadrick, so yeah.
Oh, he's just cool. Like we have a lot in common. You know, we both like muscles and like working out and like fitness and stuff. You know.
I'm sure you do like muscles, man.
Yeah, I mean, and he like flexes. He's like, "What's not cool? What's not to love? Muscles, right?"
I'm gonna make an attempt to sweep him at the knees. Just
ahead,
knock
Rick.
him on his ass.
An athletics check contested.
Athletics.
Oh,
That was either
It doesn't-
20 or
you don't
a
have
one
to-
from that noise.
I rolled on that one.
Oh no, I want this to be a really big number to make you feel bad.
How much do you knock him on his ass?
Oh my god, my app is like broken, sorry. I with a 23 knock him on his ass really good.
Oh yeah, he's like perfectly flexing up above. And how do you do it?
I truly like I'm standing just like when you're like at an angle talking with somebody and just perfectly catch him in the back of the knees and like just truly take him out at the knees, knock him on his ass.
Yo!
Dude. Oh.
Yeah, those
Shit.
those
And he like
those muscles are great. They're really working for you.
he laughed it off. He's like, yeah, you fucking got me, dude. And he like reaches out his hand to like have you help him up.
Oh yeah, 100% help you out.
The blonde
Oh,
woman
sick.
you can see now has her phone out recording. I can't believe these people. What are they letting in at this camp? Ugh.
I
At this
I
point-
stare at her. Like I'm just looking at her for a second. Squint my eyes at her and do that thing where you like lunge forward a little bit, like just a little bit.
See, he's attacking. They're attacking me. They're attacking me. They are trying to be violent.
What I have seen the Karen pull out her phone to like record.
Oh yeah, she's not subtle about it.
Stan would have cast Mage Hand and levitated it over and turned the record. Like he would have immediately after she hit the record button, the Mage Hand would have hit the stop recording.
Oh, I don't know how they're doing this. Wait, why? Hey, give it back,
Oh, what are you scared? You're scared of a bunch of kids?
Seamus. Call the police. They are attacking me. They are being violent.
Stan
We did
puts
literally nothing.
Stan puts earbuds in and turns on the music from his little handheld, notably listening to Daruid Sandstorm.
Shut up.
All right, we peaked. There we are. Good night, everybody. No.
I had a joke in the pocket making a joke that Chadrick worked at Armor Zombie and Lich and you ruined it with fucking Daruid.
Oh,
I can't top that.
I don't know what they did.
Just
They're
had
probably-
that one in the pocket, just waiting.
I know. I
That's
want to
so
see after
good.
this the Google Doc that David has with all of the jokes that he had ready to go.
Was up until so late last night. I need to think of the puns.
Full like whiteboard with all the string. Anyway,
100%.
after a few moments, she goes over to Seamus. Sonalia, I think they are the ones, the two gnomes, the husband and wife. they have not come back to their camp. I think it might be them. She says, well, I don't think that's the case. They're probably just looking for something out in the forest, some time alone. All right, nothing to be worried about.
They're looking for something. I don't know if he's finding it though. Sorry.
I think the technical phrase is consummating the marriage, but the reality behind it is poison ivy.
And with that, the evening begins to wind down to a close. After a decent plate of well-seasoned boar and venison, y'all are able to have a lovely meal, go back to your camps for the night, and get a nice long rest. But in the morning, an early wake-up greets you all, as there have been some events planned. Some things that you all have said that you were going to do, or at least in Stan's case, roped into doing.
It very much was he tried his best to hide in the tent or like somewhere in the camp so that they wouldn't find him, so he wouldn't be forced to do this. But one of the leaders of the camp just found him, was like, no, you're doing it and you're here.
Yes. It is required. Stand this way. The whisper of the elf ushers you over towards the arts and crafts table before dropping you there and carrying on to the archery field. So, if you all want to split up, arts and crafts will be right over here. Canoeing, of course, taking place on Crystal Lake itself. The goodberry picking over towards the just outside the western camp.
Oh.
And archery down to the south, if you all want to split off.
See you later, babe.
Bye, baby. I don't know how to move my token. I'm stupid.
Oh,
Help.
You should be able to click and
Click,
then either use
drag.
arrow keys or drag.
Oh, it just makes a box.
Is it not?
Do you
then-
have up in the left-hand side, the little person? Make sure you have that selected.
I do. I have token control selected. I just don't.
Huh.
I don't know what's going on.
Permissions that I have wrong. Hold, please, for technical difficulty.
I mean, it wouldn't be a second shout stream without technical difficulties. So.
Mm-hmm.
Try now.
Please reset.
Yay! I'm here. Yippee.
Perf.
She's back.
I love the way they move across the map. It's so cute.
Mm-hmm. Newing. Villainies. Picking. Stays at home. Alrighty. So, let's see. How about we begin with archery? So, Whispers leads you, Sam, and Lidario over towards the targets. Do you have bows, crossbows, or do you want to use ours?
I have my own, thanks. And she's gonna pull out like the most stupid, elaborate short bow you've ever seen. like
Triple
elvish
recurve.
filigree. Mm-hmm.
Very well. That's useful looking.
Thanks.
Targets are over there. Don't shoot when anyone else is downrange. Well, how about we make a bet? Whoever gets the worst shot has to go clean up all the arrows at the end. Huh? That's fine with me. Whispers and Lidario kind of look over towards you.
I mean, I guess.
Alright, well, give it your best shot. Now all the three of you line up towards the targets over there. Go ahead and make a ranged attack roll with your bow.
Okay. Oh, balls. I got a 10 on my first one.
10. All right. First one flies wide of the targets. You see Lidario, his like arm is shaking as he pulls it back, releases it straight into the bullseye. Whispers looks over at him with a very surprised look for looking over to you. Well, of course it's a best of 3.
Right, of course. Sorry, I'm a little rusty. I've been focusing on my studies, you know?
Oh.
Not a lot of archery.
Of course. Well, I'm just getting started. And he rolls a 19 on the die again.
Oh, I was gonna
Second
say,
roll.
could I possibly cast Thaumaturgy? And like
Ooh.
do a little
Shake
bit
the ground to like...
yeah, like wind or
What?
something to knock him off his groove.
Sure, I'll allow that. As he's about to fire off,
Or prestidigitation, not Thaumaturgy. My bad.
the little wind blows over and blows Zero slightly off course. So now it's like on the outside of the inner ring, but still a pretty decent shot. Whispers fires her own. Hits pretty damn close to that other one.
Okay.
A little bit more inside Lidario's.
Please give me a good roll. Okay, 17.
17. Alright, you beat Lidario, are just in between the two of their arrows.
Yes.
Alright.
I'm doing that shit again. I'm thaumaturging the fuck out of him.
Wind's picking it up. And he does the thing where he like puts his whole finger in his mouth to sense the wind and then holds it up. Okay, southeast, and just as he fires, it changes directions. Ah, damn it! And he fires it and it goes straight over the target. Damn it, that's well.
Oh, that's too bad. I really thought you were gonna beat us.
Hey, me too. I was gonna cook your asses. Well, formality's sake, just to make sure you don't do any worse. And Whispers fires their own. Hits the outside of the target. Not a good shot, but still hit the target at least.
Okay. Our last shot. Oh, I love doing math. 18.
18. Hits just on the outside of the bullseye ring. Well, I think, Lidario, that's you. Yeah, dang nabbit. He starts to, like, hoist himself up from a, like, kneeling position. Goes over and starts grabbing the arrows by the targets. Pulls them out. He struggles with one. Has to do the thing where he puts his foot up on the target to give himself more leverage to pull. Then starts to go off towards that one that really missed wide. Whispers is just standing there with you. So where'd you get that bow?
Oh, it was a gift from my daddy for my 16th birthday.
Do you use it often?
I mean, I used to do archery when I was, like, in high school, you know? Part of, like, the whole, you know, private school, you have to do a sport thing, but... I mean, it's nice to have a handy, you know?
I'm not gonna make that joke. And then you guys stand there in silence for a while. I don't know, a while longer. A while longer. It shouldn't be taking this long.
Is he coming back? Can like we see him?
He walked off past the forest line. His last shot wasn't that one, so it went real far into the forest. I can go check on him. And, like, goes now to the edge of the forest where you can still see her. But, like, looks deep and around. Goes deeper into the forest where now you can't see her as well. Starts jogging back. After a few moments, found the arrow. I don't know why they got so turned around. Huh. They'll probably show up in a second.
I mean, he's an old man. He probably had to go to use the bathroom and then, like, got lost or something.
Probably. And you guys keep firing off a couple arrows as you wait. And let's fade over now towards the canoeing. As you guys get there, Turkus, Chadwick, you can see, and Nelanese.
Oh yeah.
Nelanese is wearing like a nice one-piece bathing suit. Chadwick is, of course, shirtless as always. All right, and you can see Nelanese goes over towards this one, jumps in the boat. Jared says, "Race you out there, bro!" and jumps into hers and starts to paddle out into the middle of the lake.
Oh,
Not even using
dude.
actual paddles, just like pure arms in the water.
Holy shit. It's like a surfboard.
Mm-hmm. Nelanese is like, "No, I didn't. I thought it was. Finally free of you." Under her breath. Go ahead and make an athletics check to see if you can beat Chadwick out to the middle of the lake.
I got a 15.
He diced a 15.
Oh.
You guys are pretty close neck and neck, but he's able to just squeak out the win there. All right, I'm the winner. Told you, bro.
Yeah, good job, dude. That was killer.
You getting in? We're not.
Oh hell yeah.
We're not supposed to be swimming. We're just canoeing. Yeah, but like you're in the middle of a lake. What are they gonna do? You're not
Turk,
even wearing
takes
swim
his
trunks,
Jacket off.
Chadwick. And Chadwick says, "Oh well," and takes off his pants, fully nude, dives into the lake.
If Nelanese would turn around, she would see that Turk is a little bit pinker in the cheeks than green.
Mm.
And he's like, well,
Are you gonna?
you know what? If you can't beat him, join him. And he takes off his clothes and jumps into.
Sploosh. Raise you down, bro. Oh, it's cold.
Race me back to the shore?
No, go down to the bottom, come back up.
Oh. Okay.
Ready?
Sick.
1, 2. Dives down. Splashes. And resurfaces both of you guys right about the same time, right next to each other. Beat you there. 2 out of 3.
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah, it did. Just really.
Nah. Okay, let's go again.
And you go down. This time, you come up just before. Damn you. You weren't supposed to pull my leg there. That's cheating.
I didn't pull your leg.
Bro, don't lie. I just say.
I'm not lying, dude. I wouldn't. It's like, why would I do that? I wouldn't want to touch you. That'd be weird.
Yeah, bro. And he splashes you.
Bro. And he splashes back.
Race you down. Takes a deep breath. You go all the way down to the bottom. Race your way back up. You wait. And
Chadwick?
wait. You don't... Chadwick doesn't resurface.
I put my face in the water, see if I can see anything.
Go to make a perception check.
I rolled a 0.
A 0.
I have a -2.
You look under, it's a little hazy, but you don't see anything down below. Your head comes back up, and Nelanese, are you two done now?
Nelanese, you gotta go back. Go get help. He's not coming back up.
What are you talking about?
Do you see him?
No, he's probably just playing a joke or something.
I don't think so. He's not coming back up. Look around. Go get
Looks
help.
around.
He needs help.
Come on, we come together. Didn't see what happened. She's like offers you a hand to pull you up into her boat.
But my clothes are in the other boat.
Then go take that boat in.
Okay. All right. And he gets into the other boat.
She pulls out the oars, starts rowing back to shore. As the two of you guys dock, we fade over into the arts and crafts. Eliza's over here. All right, now we got plenty construction paper, scissors over here, glitter on this table. Make sure we keep it into this area. We don't want that, coating everything at the camp. Needles, thread, pretty much anything you could need. If you have any questions or anything you need, feel free to let me know. There's also some templates and it's just giving you a nice tour, Stan, of what everything is around here.
Stan kind of he says, yeah, do you have anything that I could make a deck box for my Mages the Gathering card? My deck?
I think some of this construction paper, if you make a nice crease here with the scissors, that should work.
That should work. Thank you. And he'll take that and start trying to make make fake D&D Magic the Gathering cards.
But didn't think anyone else still played Mages.
What you play Mages the Gathering?
I used to back when I was in high school.
Oh, we should totally make some cards and play.
I mean, if we make them, that wouldn't exactly be fair. We kind of know which ones we were going to draw.
I mean, yeah, but you can. I mean, if you remember the cards that you used to play with, you could make those, and then I could make the cards that I used to play with, and
let's see. I used to mostly run with the red deck, and just try to, use a lot of dragons and such. But
classic.
I don't really know if I know too much about it.
Oh, here, let me help you out. And he'll go to sit next to her, and he has a whole an app on his device that's just a compendium of cards.
And Eliza kind of looks over your shoulders. I like that one. Who's he? Is that the?
Oh, that's a planeswalker. He's that's Derek. It's Darruk.
Derek the Planeswalker. Interesting. This is such a fun little thing for y'all to get together and using. I haven't heard of these at all, but if it's exciting for you.
Oh, it's great. I used to watch this account on this live streaming account on Twitch. They their whole thing was just playing a bunch of different decks against each other. It was so fun.
See, I was kind of thinking we would go, given we're out in nature, a little more natural theme, and she takes out little, basically cookie cutters for you to trace around, different flowers, fish, trees, mountains, boats, campfires.
Oh, I could.
But if this is what you're having fun with, I guess that's fine.
Well, I mean, if that's not okay, I mean, could I try and draw art for my favorite MMORPG?
What's that?
Oh, that's a massive magic orb rune playing game.
I don't think I know what that is, honey, but sure, if you're interested. I guess.
I mean, it'll be like art of nature. It's just from a game.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think we need to care too much. I think she's gonna be happy with what we do no matter what. Besides, it's our time at camp, right?
Yeah, if we're gonna be stuck here, I might as well make the most of it, right?
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you hear coming from off in the woods to the side.
Is that supposed to happen?
Did you see anything?
No, I mean, could I make a perception check? Would I
Sure.
be able to like
I'll
look?
make a perception check.
All right. No, that's a 8.
You see something blurrily move past the woods. Huh. I guess it might have been a deer or something weird. And you look back and you see Belani's a set of scissors deeply embedded in her neck. You see her eyes already rolled back dead as she flops onto the table as blood begins to pool all over, spraying over your card box and everything else there. Oh my gosh! Help her! Let's put her. If they're injured, we put their feet up, and she like moves her feet up onto the table. And
could I like, is she dead, or could I make like a medicine check to try and like?
Sure, make a medicine check to see if there's life left in her.
Okay. That's 20. Unnatural, not natural.
On that 20,
yeah,
you could tell Commoner's only got 4 hit points, and that's easy to hit with the high enough modifier.
Yeah,
even doubled.
Stan, like, he takes out like a bit of like gauze, like bandage from his pack in his hoodie, and kind of like tries to use that to like stop the blood from getting everywhere. And he looks over at her and is like, do you have a phone? Is there anything, like, can you call someone?
We got one in the cabin usually. Yeah, let's go. And she goes to like grab her by the underarms and gestures to you to grab her feet and bring her over towards the cavern.
I grab the feet and I try to help.
All right. As you guys start to run, you hear again that coming from off in the forest as we switch over to the goodberry picking. And right, you are over there. Denalia, you can see, is doing the same thing that you had seen Sam do earlier, of like trying to get signal with her phone. Meanwhile, Zanuck the Tiefling is just wandering around. You see she is fully barefoot now, walking amongst the trees, putting her hand on one, letting her forehead rest on it. Isn't it wonderful?
Denalia, you do realize that you're not magically going to get signal just because you tried harder, right? That's not how technology works.
Well, who's to say that, like, maybe something over there was blocking out the signal, okay? It's not unreasonable to want to try to reach this. My boss might be calling me. I mean, I know he's the one who sent me on this damn vacation, but...
If you're on a vacation, your boss shouldn't be reaching you.
It's not exactly a vacation, okay? It's more like mandated leave.
Ooh, you fucked up. What'd you do?
Apparently, some of my coworkers can't handle some constructive criticism put to them in a aggressive manner. What'd you say?
I said you're a bitch and I love it.
Huh.
Come on. If your boss sent you to adult summer camp, you definitely suck to be around.
See, you said you love it, but this is seeming like an attack.
They are saying all of this with the biggest grin on their face. Yeah. And? What? Oh, wait. Can you not take aggressive criticism?
Well, it's not exactly criticism, is it? It's more just like saying my flaws in a way that is not constructive, in a way that is purely attacking me and my personhood and my livelihood and saying that I'm not good at my job.
I didn't say anything about being good at your job. That sounds like an internal thought.
Let's just go get some fucking berries. And
She walks away without saying more. They leave.
Zenalia goes off. You can see Zanuck is already like a couple trees deep in it. Each time doing that thing, laying her hand on a tree, forehead on. Yes, thank you. Before going to pick a couple of good berries off of the tree, a couple on the lower bushes, and moving on to the next with thank you.
Do they actually talk to you, or are you just like super stoned?
What?
You're talking to the tree. I'm asking where you got the good shit.
I mean, would be rude not to share. Takes out a little joint, sparks her finger a light to light it up, passing it over to you.
Hell yes. Joins in.
We should not be smoking here. This is a non-smoking camp.
Says who?
Said the brochures that I was.
Your ass read the brochures?
She walks away towards a tree a little bit farther in.
Listen, Denalia, you seem really sensitive.
I'm not listening to you anymore.
Weird, because you just responded.
I'm not listening.
Wow.
She's a piece of work, isn't she?
I love it. It's so fun to fuck with her.
Oh, yeah. It's been interesting. I'm just glad to be out in nature. Able to take time to relax.
Honestly, I'm gonna be real. I could care less about nature, but I don't have some shitty mall job chewing my ass for not working enough hours when they give me a shit schedule. Not dealing with all the pretentious film kids in the room next to me in my dorm.
See, but isn't that the great thing? We're out here. Who needs film kids when nature is a film? Who needs a mall job? Mother Earth will provide. And she goes to, like, move out and amongst some of the other trees. Like, just look at the world around us. Everything is so beautiful. Goes to pick a berry. Everything we could need is right here. Goes to take a bite. And as you do, you see something step out from behind the trees. Your vision blurs for a second as you hear a large, wet, slashing sound coming from that direction. You look back and you see Xanax. Wait for a second. A hand grasps the top of her head as the rest of her body falls limp.
Like lunge forward to try and catch her.
Her body falls down. Her head is not attached anymore. And you look up, you can see a creature that is much taller, standing eerily still, staring now at you.
Immediately, like, top of my lungs as loud as I can get. I think we're gonna have a fight, guys!
He goes, throws the head at you as Denalia turns around the corner, shrieks at the top of her lungs that I will do both to save my own voice and to make the people in my apartment building not think that I've been murdered, and goes to try to, like, grab you and pull you back towards the cabin where everyone else is. Come on! You gotta find somebody else! This is
I'm not letting this fucking thing out of my sight. You go get people, and I'm gonna move to here where I have, like, a clear exit, but can still see the thing.
Just gonna keep slowly... Well, its movements are slow. but it is picking up speed, even though it seems to be walking almost in slow motion. As you turn around for just a second, it's already right up behind Zenalia. He didn't pay attention to you. He wants the one who's running away.
Horrid.
No!
Is there any way that I can get myself in between the thing and Denalia?
Sure, make an athletics check.
15.
15 was the DC. You're able to get yourself, as he like raises this rusty sword and begins to swing it down, she just shrieks, "Ah!" as she holds up her hands as if it could block it, and you're able to just interpose yourself. I believe you're wielding a hammer?
Maul, yeah.
Maul. Able to bring your ball up to beat the sword to the side.
Let's go, big boy. Fight somebody that's fun to fight.
It's going to go ahead and try to grapple you. Go ahead and make another athletics check.
Math. 22.
22. 25. Grabs you around the neck. Second attack is going to grab Zenalia around the neck, dropping its sword to the ground, knocking you two together, and then throwing you both back 20 feet.
I'd like to go into a rage. If I could.
You can certainly try if you'd like to solo this monster.
I'm not trying to solo it, I'm trying to rage.
Go ahead. You rage.
And since I am a wild magic barbarian, now that I am raging, roll on wild magic table, which I of course don't have pulled up. Is there a specific one you want me to use, or just like the default?
I think one in the barbarian subclass should be fine.
Yeah, it should just
Yep,
be the
I'm just
D8.
pulling it up.
Wild Magic Barb is super fun.
Is among my favorites for sure. Sorry, I'm trying to pull it up. I was unprepared. Didn't think we were going to be in combat this early.
I mean, I have it pulled up if you just want to roll.
I got it now.
Okay.
A D8. That's a 2. I teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space I can see. So
All right.
I'm gonna flash right back in front of this motherfucker to taunt him again.
All right. Are you trying to goad him into attacking you? Or are you trying to interpose yourself to let Zenalia get away? Or are you just trying to stall?
Motivations are kind of 50-50. Like, I want to... If we annoy him more, he'll be less stealthy and more obvious about his attacks. Trying to let Denalia get away, like, combination of those motivations.
Gotcha. All right. Go ahead and make an attack for me. If you'd like.
That is a 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Yes. 2. That'll be 11 damage with my maul.
All right. You deck him. His head snaps to the side.
Oh, sorry,
his head.
that's 13, not 11.
Alrighty. 13 points of damage. He snap his neck for a second. He adjusts it back with a sickening crunch. Goes and takes a disengage, steps away from you, behind a tree, and you lose sight of him.
Denalia, go. And I'm going to... Trying to kind of keep her back covered, I'm gonna not run backwards, but almost. And the whole time yelling for the rest of the camp.
Perfect. And you hear screams matched with your own as everybody now starts to converge towards that cabin. And also Chambers, everybody come inside. It's starting to get dark. As night begins to fall once again. And let's pick up in just a few moments in the cabin. Take a quick 5-ish minute break. Bathroom, grab water, anything else you'll need. And we'll go into the final act.
Good.
Alrighty. See you in a second, everybody.
See ya.
Be back in a moment.
I don't know if anyone's back yet, but I'm having so much fun so far. Also, thank you to our very consistent one viewer. We love you. The odds are that you are someone on the team is very high. However, Second Shot Studios appreciates you very much anyways.
I'm back.
welcome back. I have just realized that I have forgot to record this. So this will have to be stripped from Twitch again. Yay.
I mean, that shouldn't be
Oh no.
too hard to do, right?
No,
I don't
it's-
really know that much.
It's not hard. I'm just stupid.
You're
I
not
wouldn't say
stupid.
stupid.
Don't say that.
That's fine. I just forgot. I can't believe I forgot to do that again. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
y'all joke, but I did actually write up a list of D&D puns for
Oh,
real life.
I believe it.
I also have a list. I don't know if I'll get through it, but I'll reveal it at the end.
Same.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm stealing a handful of mine from dumb bits that have been in Dimension 20 stuff.
Oh,
Mhm.
hell yeah.
And then a handful of them have been original. I did not come up with Armor Zombie and Lich. It made me laugh so hard when I heard it the first time, and then they introduced Chadrick, and I was like, okay, got it.
That's so good. I can't remember if Spellphone was part of Fantasy High.
That was so good.
I think they may have said that. I can't remember.
I don't think they
They
reference
made the
it
joke really early on because they're
often.
called crystals,
Yeah, I thought I remember them being
like
crystals.
in canon.
Oh, I see.
Guys, I just rolled for shits and gigs and rolled a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
That's why
I
you
wasted
don't
it.
roll for shits and gigs. That was you just
Exactly.
wasted a nat 20.
Yeah.
David, you weren't here. I roll so bad
Mhm.
normally. To the point where it's a bit in like the friend group that I'm in. That if
Mhm.
there's anything important, I don't roll for it, and I'm not allowed to touch other people's dice because I'll curse them.
Like
Amazing.
What's that dude's name?
Will Wheaton.
Will
Not-
win.
Yes,
Yeah, Will Wheaton. I was like, my brain was saying Kevin Bacon.
straight up. I had a friend.
Well,
That's iconic. I had a friend ask me if I was distantly related to Will Wheaton. But
That's so funny.
I like
Father?
that's the known thing in the friend group. I don't roll well ever, to the point where I've started keeping a spreadsheet to actually keep track of my roll. But the last con crit that we did,
mhm.
I was rolling so well.
Amazing.
Like, I talked up how shit I roll, and I mean, Kyle, you were there. Like,
Yeah, it was crazy. You were rolling so good.
I was like, I'm using different sets of dice. It's not like I have weighted. I was using digital for a second and everything, and it just was like weirdly good. I'm like, oh, I made an entire joke for how long, and then just proved myself wrong so quick.
Mhm.
It was so good.
All right, shall we get back
I have
into
chicken pot stickers.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Hell yeah!
I was
very
gonna
nice.
say,
Yeah.
I need
I
everyone
have
to
a
know.
Baja Blast freeze.
Oh,
Mm.
hell yes. I need everyone to know as much fun as I am having with this character. It pains me. Everything I
Mhm.
say and do pains me deeply in the inside.
If
You
it
do it
makes
well.
you feel good, you're playing it very well, to the point where I forget who you. I think it was when you were talking to Stan earlier. There were multiple times where I was like, just sitting muted, listening to the conversation. I'm like, I hate this bitch.
Good.
She's so
I
You
had
said
mean
something and I
hot.
audibly went, ugh.
I had to try so hard not to like laugh whenever you were like, whenever you're just like confronting Stan about the phone, because like the entire time it's like, damn, she is really laying the bitch on thick.
I love to lay a bitch on thick. What can I say?
Hey,
So looking it up, spell phones with a Z at the end was a thing in Trolls World TV show,
Huh.
apparently.
Well,
So
it's
it's just
it's so
definitely
fun.
a joke that's been made before.
Yeah,
yeah.
oh, absolutely.
Also, spell towers. Like it just rolls
that-
off the
that
tongue.
That was good. The spell tower.
that was
so good.
really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, should we?
Let's go. So, as you all converge towards the cabin, everybody now sees Melanie's with a like set of scissors in her neck, her head lulled back. Her sister no! Screams out as this happens. What happened to her? What happened?
So-
And
Something came from the woods.
Enough! We just saw someone get murdered! Santa just, her head was chopped off! And they were trying to save me.
And Chadwick and I were diving in the lake and he didn't come back up. I think he drowned.
I don't know if
What?
it's
That
might
recent,
be
but
unrelated,
we just
though.
lost an old man.
What? Yeah, he just disappeared. And as this all, like, everybody starts talking over each other, there's, like, cacophony building and building. And Seamus just, enough! Alright. Now, I can see the name is hurt, the spellings, and while this is regrettable, it is in the waivers for the arts and crafts activity that there might be cuts and other injuries, so the rest of them, I'm sure everything is going to be fine. Now,
You have a history of people going missing in here?
hasn't happened in several seasons. Now, I just suggest
So
we
you
just,
do have a history. The answer is yes.
I just suggest that we stay here until morning, and everything should be fine. Here, I'll get us some wine. And he goes over to where there's a little, like, stack of some wine bottles. Goes ahead, I've been saving a special vintage for a time like this. Opens up a cabinet where you see a couple of wine bottles, but that's not the first thing that you see in that cabinet. As two mutilated bodies of two gnomes in wedding attire crumble out of here, blood beginning to seep out. More screams come from the rest of the folks here in the cabin. Before Seamus says, "Oh!" And he, like, horrified, backs up against the window right here before you see it shatter as a hand reaches through, grabs him by the bolo tie. Oh no. Yanks him outside, smashing what it was left of that glass window.
Not by the
Eliza.
bolo
I'm running
tie.
over to the window.
Oh my god, oh my god!
Eliza screams out and starts to run as well. Nelanese grabs her shoulders to, like, hold her back. Right,
Hand axe
runs
in
over-
hand, running up towards the window.
You run over towards the window. Look back and forth. There's no sign of any of them. Let's everybody roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
And Nolan, I think we're supposed to be on the cabin map now.
Oh yes, let me
Ooh.
set that up.
Oh,
Bonk.
Bonk.
guys, is that perhaps
wait.
the microphone that's between your knees?
It's not between my knees.
Is that a microphone in your
It's-
pants, or you just happy to see me?
Hey!
I was
No,
looking
my-
for the joke. You found it first. Good job.
Yeah, that was
I have
you
a
were quick
spring-
with it.
I have a spring-loaded scissor arm for my mic, and on the
Scissor?
desk, but it's on fucking. I'm
I hardly know her.
Oh, shit.
And that's our show. Thanks everybody. Good night.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I give up.
Bard.
No.
Nolan, I got a
How on earth do I-
21 for initiative.
How do I unhighlight my own character?
I got a 20.
You click and drag like a little box off of her.
One for Turkus, 20 even for Stan. So just to replay what has happened while I thought you were on the map, Seamus was over here. He walks over here, opens the cabinet where you see now the two mutilated bodies of the two gnomes lying on the floor here, backed up against this window before smash, getting grabbed. You all see a flash of the monster before it disappears.
Oopie.
All right, I'm still waiting on Sam's initiative and Wright's.
I have a 15.
15 for Sam. Alrighty.
And
My pop stickers were really good.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Did you say 21 for your initiative?
19 on the
I
die.
got the same thing. And what's
Oh,
your
yeah.
dex?
16.
Oh, yours is mine is 14, so yours is you go first.
All right. So Wright, Turkus, Stan, Sam, all the NPCs. And somewhere intermixed in there is the monster. One might think, at least. All right. And with that, let us begin. Right, you are up first. You run over, you look out the window. It is complete darkness outside. Do you not see anything moving? Except a little flash from another window. Maybe something over there? But maybe something was over there? You're not really sure. This thing is moving strangely fast.
Is there any kind of shelf or cabinet in near vicinity to the window that just got broken through that could get pushed in front, or like a table flipped in front of it, just something to block that
Yeah, there is
window?
the like cabinet. It's got a bunch of wine bottles in front on top of it, and like what had a bunch of more wine and other alcohols down below. You could try to squeeze that over.
I'll try to turn that in front of the window.
All right, are you going to like slide or just flip it to go faster?
Whatever seems the most efficient. I really don't care.
You
whether
pick
or not
it up
the
on
wine
one
gets
side,
wrecked.
fling it to like cover the rest of the window. All of the wine bottles and orangish, or not orangish, purplish red starts to pool down below, intermixing with other reddish substances. All right. You've covered up this window. Make a little lock with that. Handy dandy drawing tool.
And then, would that have been my action?
I'll give it to you as an action or a bonus.
Okay.
Choice.
I'll use my bonus, and then I'm going to use my action to use magic awareness. Until the end of my next turn, I know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of me that isn't behind total cover, so I'm hoping that it'll catch if this thing enters the cabin, enters the building.
Alrighty. That's your turn then?
And then kind of moving a little bit closer. Like there.
Alrighty. Turkus, you're up.
Hell yeah. We need to board up the windows. Good idea, right? Can I like push this couch like upright in front of this window here?
Sure. Flip it up. I would say this one, given it's a little bit heavier, is probably going to take your action to do so.
That's chill.
All right. Pick it up. Cover it in front of the window.
Ugh. Heavy couch. And then as my bonus action, I will use Divine Sense. I'm basically just copying Bard. Which is the new version is as a bonus action, I can open my awareness to detect celestials, fiends, and undead. For the next 10 minutes, I know the location of any of those creature types within 60 feet of myself, and I know its creature type.
All right. Doesn't have the total cover restriction.
It does not.
All
It doesn't
right.
say anything about cover.
You feel it is almost a blur of fiendish energy around this cabin, as if it is both everywhere and nowhere at once. But it is definitely fiendish, and it is definitely has an urge to kill.
Yuck.
Anything else? That's action, bonus, any movement?
I'm gonna move up to Sam, just so I can be within range of like protecting her.
All right.
Got you, babe.
And with that, Stan, you're up.
Okay. The Eliza's still alive, right? She didn't get attacked?
Yes, Eliza. She started to run forward towards her husband, but was held back.
Gotcha. Stan is just gonna, as a free action to talk, he's like, "You said there's a phone in here. Right? Like, is it a ley line?"
Yeah. It's in the bedroom back there.
Okay.
That door.
Stan's gonna use his 35 movement feet or 20 movement to get to the door and open it.
You can see there is a phone on the wall right back here.
All right, that is pretty much all of my movement. And I'm gonna try and grab it, and I'm gonna call whatever the emergency number is.
You go in, trying to dial. You pick it up. There's no dial tone. This phone's been disconnected as well, just as all your spell phones are.
Bastard.
There's no help coming.
Would you say interacting with the phone was my action, or?
I'll give it to you as a free action.
Okay.
Object.
Cool. I'm going to then look at the nearest, where's the nearest window to me in this room? Back there, or right here? Cool. Measure tool. 15, 20, 25. I still have 10 feet of movement. I am going to look at my spells really quickly. I should have been more prepared for this. I know. I am going to cast Sanctuary on myself. So anytime someone targets me for an attack, they have to make a wisdom save. If they fail, they have to target someone else. So that will be my turn, because I don't have a bonus action.
I think Sanctuary is a bonus action.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
Can you tell I've never played Artificer before?
Artifice.
I can, because you call it
I
Artificer.
played a couple.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Artificer
Artificer is usually how it's pronounced.
Fair enough.
I've heard it pronounced both ways.
So
Well, you're
5,
dumb.
10. I'll just stand at the door, cast Sanctuary, and then for my action, I will can I prepare an action, like aim at the door or something?
You can hold an action.
Yeah.
And if you trigger.
Everyone will see the handheld in my hand, kind of I'll hit a button and it forms around my hand in a gauntlet and actually connects to my hoodie.
Sick.
And I'm gonna prepare the infiltrator lightning launcher thing and just aim it at the door.
Alrighty.
So if the creature comes through the door, I'm gonna blast it.
Blast. That is your turn then. Sam, you're up.
Okay, so Sam is kind of freaking out a little. She's going to go wherever, the farthest away from any window or door, or outside door. I don't know where that would be. Maybe
Honestly, you'd probably be just pushing past the whisper right there.
Yeah, she's gonna go there and just sort of kind of cower a little bit. Maybe say a prayer under her breath. Is she dead, by the way? Is one of the twins dead, fully?
Melanies is dead.
Oh dang. Well. Honestly, that's all she can do. Is cower and say a prayer.
Do you want to hold an action or you want to dodge?
Yes, dodge. For sure.
Alrighty. Dodging for you. David, we'll just gotta remember that dodging for you means Sanctuary.
Yep.
Melanies is up. She takes a couple deep breaths. I can't do this. I can't. And, like, caresses her sister's face. Terror marked as it might be. Tears running down her face as she just walks slowly. Flings open the front door. Steps outside.
Can I use a reaction to yell at her?
Sure.
As she goes for the door, I'm gonna go, "Don't you fucking dare, you bitch! If you open that door, I will kill you!"
I don't care. She opens it. Steps outside. And closes the door behind. Zenalia is up.
When she opened the door, did I see like the monster out there, or was it just blank?
As the door was opened, nothing was there. As the door began to close, you saw a blur disappear right around the doorway towards her.
Okay.
Zenalia, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, goes, pushes Whisper out of the way, and is gonna try to push Sam out of the way to like get towards whatever the closest, again, the farthest point away from everything in the room. I can't leave this. All because he doesn't know the fucking difference between a macchiato and a latte.
When we're not in mortal peril, I'm gonna need the backstory for that one.
Whispers is up. Whisper still has the bow that she was using at the archery range. Takes it off over her shoulder, grabs one of the couple arrows that she still has with her, and is going to hold an attack for if and when this thing pops up. Eliza, oh my god, Seamus! And begins crying, terrified, running. Will push past Stan. And Stan, you see her dive under the bed. And just like hiding there, terrified.
Rookie mistake. That's where they check first. Am I the only one that's ever watched a horror movie?
Yeah, probably.
That's not surprising coming from you.
Seems as though
The jock laugh gets me every time.
I'm so glad.
as quiet falls, nothing happens outside. Turkus, you begin to like feel that blur, that feeling of something evil, something totally unbroish, coalescing at the front door.
That's so good.
House settles. The door is smashed open before the creature runs in at the top of the round.
Oh,
Held action triggers.
Held action triggers.
Let me
Whisper will
roll-
take her
roll
shot.
my
You go ahead and take yours as well.
Okay. That's a 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
All right. It's going to take 3 lightning damage.
3 points of lightning. All right.
And then everyone will actually see a little line of electricity just connected between the gauntlet and the creature. Because I can just do damage to it on each of my turns.
Did you cast Witch Bolt? I thought you just used the lightning launcher.
So it's the lightning launcher, the infiltrator armor for Artificer. It says like when you hit someone with it, you can then just deal a d6 of damage to it.
Oh, that's just
that
in
must be
addition to
one
the
of
attack.
triggers.
So it's like as a part, like basically the first attack does 2d6, the second attack does 1d6, from my understanding.
Let me double check.
Unless it says like in Witch Bolt, it says like you can use your
Um,
action to deal that damage again.
Yeah, it says normal range of 90, long range of 300. It deals 1d6 lightning damage on a hit. Once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with it, oh, I see. Okay, so I'm actually going to do an extra d6 of damage then, because it on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with it, you can choose to deal an extra d6 of damage. Okay.
Oh, like as if you had extra attack, it wouldn't be 2d6 on each attack, it'd be
Exactly.
2d6 on one, 1d6 on another.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay. I misunderstood. That's my bad. Yeah, so I'll do the extra d6. That's an extra 5 damage.
Alrighty. Whisper also hitting this guy in the shoulder. It does not seem to care. Keeps moving forward. Okay, let me show you guys the art for him.
Oh, so ugly.
It's gonna run right up to Turkus.
Yeah.
Go ahead and try to hit with his attacks. That will be a 10 on the first hit.
That misses.
And a 22 on the second.
That hits. For
Runs
sure.
up. You're just able to like duck and dodge, try to like push him back a little bit before the second one just sinks in right on the left flank there, floating out for 9 points of damage.
I'll take it. If I must.
And now it just stands there. You can't tell if it's breath or a growl in it coming from it. Whisper, you are up. Or sorry, not Whisper. Wright, you are up. Bard?
Bard down.
No.
Here I am. It totally glitched out for a second. Everything went completely quiet. What's happening?
The creature has just run in, attacked Turkus, missed on the first, but hit on the second. So now is towards the front, just bashed through the front door.
Understood. And I'm assuming with the reaction it's my turn.
Yes.
Lovely. I haven't taken damage or anything, so bonus action rage. So I wild magic again. That's an 8. And I'm gonna aim. A bolt of light shoots from my chest. What are the odds? Oh, perfect. He's within 30 feet. So the baddie needs to succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage and be blinded until the start of my next turn.
Cocked. On the cock, that's a 21.
Well, yeah, man.
Womp womp. I think it still
Womp
does
womp.
damage, though. Take 1d6. No, it doesn't.
It's take damage or take a d6.
Save or suck. All right.
But I can continue to do that every turn as long as I'm raging. And
Oh,
then
cool.
I'm going to... Can I kind of like pole vault off of this table to get around Whispers and get within melee of this guy?
Yeah, I'd say easily enough you're able to like jump up onto the table, run past Whispers, get over towards the creature.
Creature.
The creature. And I'm gonna make an attempt to wallop.
Go ahead and hit.
And not yet. I'm sorry. That's a natural 20.
Damn, alrighty.
That is then...
I roll bad in that 21st
Okay.
attack.
Right? I don't know, man.
I guess it's just when you're streamed, the dice feel the pressure.
Well, it made up for it in my damage roll.
It is called streamer luck.
Mm-hmm.
Streamer look.
Um,
More like streamer cuck.
I was literally
Speaking from experience, Turk.
Go away.
Well,
So that's on my crit. That is 12 damage.
12 points of damage. All right. Takes the hefty blow. Again, you crack its head to the side. You can see the flesh is almost torn open as it rights itself back up before you hear the growly breath.
Come on, buddy, let's do this. Wright has like the biggest fucking grin on their face right now.
All right, that is your turn. The action bonus movement. Turkus, you're up.
yo. Well, shit. This guy's right in front of me, so I'm gonna.
Oh, I should have gotten him flanking. Fuck.
Well, that's okay. Are we doing flanking rules, Nolan?
Flanking will give you a +2 to the attack.
Flanking rules. I'm I'm gonna try to bonk it with my battle axe.
Go ahead.
I'm just imagining you saying that with Turk's voice. Flanking rules.
Flanking rules, dude. That's a
Oh, I
16
love
to hit.
16 will hit.
Nice. So that's
Nice.
gonna be 8 points of battle axe.
Slashing, I think.
Slashing. And I have freaking weapon mastery, so I need you to roll a con saving throw.
Right. That's 23.
Fails.
Not
No, I'm just
toppled.
kidding. Of course it does. Not toppled. He's noppled. But as my bonus action, I will do a cheeky little divine smite. Bonk. And you take 7 points of radiant damage.
Does that include the extra D8 from Fiendish?
No, it does not. That's gonna be +2 to that, so total of 9 radiant.
Already.
9.
And
9.
with that, as your battle axe comes and slashes up into it, you feel a little bit of like fire almost erupt from out of this creature as it.
Take that, bro.
Right. I believe then, Stan, it is your turn.
So seeing the fire, is it still kind of sparking out?
Just lightly, as if like it doesn't have blood. It seems.
Mm-hmm.
Something
Okay.
else.
Then
No blood.
what I'm going to do is I'm gonna get up in its face, and I'm going to pull out that gallon jug of water. And I'm gonna see if like maybe dousing it in water is gonna do anything to it.
Sure. All right. I'm
So,
gonna
like,
say
Maybe the fire is like what's keeping it alive or something. I don't know.
Mhm. I'll say, what is your spell save DC?
My DC is 14.
We'll use that 14. It's gonna make a dex save to see if it can get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
See? Oh, that dice is sidelined. Go ahead and roll for that. It's like 2d6 damage.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll make it 3d6. It's fiendish.
All right. That's going to be 15 damage.
15. All right, jeez. Yeah, you take out this water jug and begin to like start to pour out the spigot. Take the top off, thinking of a better idea, and just full on like a coach at the end of the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Douse this creature. You all feel it. The heat radiates off as a cloud of like steam covers everything around you all. Looks like that creature did not like that.
Nope. And then with my double check to make sure Sanctuary is still up or if it goes away at the end of the turn.
It does. And if you take any actions that would attack or cause damage, I believe.
Okay. Well, then Sanctuary would have gone away then. No big deal. I will just stay here. That'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Sam, what do you got?
Okay. Does anyone look hurt?
So far, your boyfriend has taken a little bit of damage. You can see a bleeding wound dripping down the side of his letterman jacket.
Baby, are you okay?
You got me, but I should be okay for a little while.
Okay. Fuck.
I mean, he's being tough. You could definitely give him some healing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I guess she's going to cast as a bonus action healing word.
Play.
So I'm going to give you, please be a good roll. 12.
Ooh, nice.
Back. And then
I'm back at full.
But
oh,
you're back at
thanks,
full?
babe. Yeah.
Let's see. I have a thing somewhere where if I heal someone, I can do something. But Lord.
What's up, last for you?
Life.
Oh, yeah, you do more healing. And you heal yourself, but that might be at later levels.
I think that's a later level.
That's a later thing, yeah.
It should be, if you're a life cleric, it should be, every time you heal someone, you do like
2 plus the spell slots level extra healing.
Yes, okay. Hold on. Oh, I'm clicking on too many things and it's hurting me.
You don't have to do the math on that because I'm at full, but
basically,
is anyone else hurt?
I think he's the only one who's taken damage so far.
Other than the dead people.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? As my action, I will channel divinity, divine spark. It's 30 feet away from me, correct?
I believe it is within 30 feet. Yeah.
Okay, it has to make a DC 14 con save.
DC 14 con save. All right. That is going to be a failure.
Ooh,
with a
yippee.
9.
Okay. They're going to take... Ooh, okay. 10 points of radiant damage.
Damn, already. It breathes out as... What does this look like firing off the little spark?
On my cute little sun choker that I have, there is going to be like a glowing, a small, like a little tiny candlelight, and then suddenly it'll like burst out almost like a supernova in like the quickest sequence possible, and just almost like a bullet just hit him.
Seems it doesn't like that, but it's still keeping going. That is your turn. Any other movement?
Just gonna back up a little bit more. Like right here.
Alrighty. Elenise is dead outside the cabin. I will remove her from the turn order. Zenalia is going to push past you, running even farther away from this creature. Why is she not moving? Hello?
She's just that much of a bitch.
You know what? She's too terrified to move. Anyway. Whispers is up. It's going to kite back along this top of this bench. Oh, because I'm in the wrong selection. There we go. Whispers is going to kick back a little bit too. Nice shot. Let's see if I can do any better. He's going to roll to attack. He's going to hit as well for another 3 points of damage. You guys hear scream and a whimper come from the bedroom from Eliza hiding there.
Hey, yo.
And then Turkus takes 10 million points of damage in one.
Aww.
No.
Brr, brr, brr.
Takes 10 million cringe damage.
The
No.
creature is going to use his first attack on Turkus.
Creature.
First.
Creature.
Yeah, that's a 19 to hit
That hits.
for 8 points of damage to you.
Bonk.
Second attack is going to do a sweeping one, so I need all three of you, Stan, Turkus, and Wright in the front, to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, I got a dirty 20.
20 saves.
Dexterity save.
22.
22 saves.
Ooh,
I got a
actually, I have advantage.
Got a 14.
14 just fails. So Stan is going to take the full brunt of the damage. That'll be even 20 points of damage.
Oof.
20?
The other two of you guys take 10 points each.
Ow.
Dang.
Ugh.
As this thing channels some of the movement it was using outside, it just whip, tear, and slash around all of you in a blur as he lands the final one straight into Sam's gut, or Stan's gut. Breath isn't initially pushed out of him.
You hit like a girl. As he like
That's sexist, dude.
actively
What does that
blood
mean,
is
bro?
like gushing out of like he is literally on death's door.
Oh no.
Zenalia whispers to Whisper, maybe hit him next? Before Whispers shoots back a
Hey,
disgusted look.
it's not sexist because it almost killed him. He's saying he hits like a girl because he almost died.
We know
Oh,
that,
very
man.
strong girl.
Girls are so hard.
Alright.
You think this
Alrighty.
isn't the first time I've been beaten up by a girl?
Your last either.
I was just gonna say that.
Right, you are up. Turkus on
Uh,
deck.
On the flow.
Punch. I think. Yeah. Punch. Swinging my weapon at him. That is a 23, I think.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Oh. I lost in my app. 23 to hit.
23 will hit.
Oh my god. 7 points of damage,
7 points.
which
Damage
is
is
the
damage there.
lowest I can roll.
As it like finishes that slash, you're able to hit its hand, so it like drops the sword for a second, goes down to pick it up. You can see its hand is not gripping as tight. Looks like that's definitely weakening it.
Hell yes. And then... Yeah, yeah, that'll be it.
Alrighty. Oh, don't you
Okay.
get to use your bonus action to do the light blast?
Oh, you're so right. You're so right. Yes, he needs to make a Constitution save.
Alright. It's gonna be a 12.
Damn it.
Just saves?
Yeah.
Oh. Alrighty. Turkus, you are up.
Hell yeah. I'm just gonna. I mean, I'm gonna hit him.
Go ahead.
Or I'll try.
Bonk.
Aww. Womp,
Wait, guys, I can do the sound
natural
effect.
2.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I got a 9 to hit.
9, even with the flanking bonus, is gonna miss.
Ah,
You go to like
dude.
swing as he's like stared over towards Wright, taunting him. A blast of light comes out of their chest. This thing covers its hand, or covers its eyes, or where the eyes should be, with its hand. This is your perfect time to strike. You go in, go right for the side of the head with your battle axe, and it just, looking behind it, catches the handle of the battle axe before its head almost turns fully around to look at you. Throws your battle axe
dude.
away. Narratively,
Ew.
not actually
Yeah.
far away.
I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith as my bonus action on the nerd. And just say, hey, honorary bro, but it's temporary. As a shield of bro goes up around him, there's like an aura around him. If you know like armor from X-Men, how she has like armor around her body, it's like that, but it's just like it's just like bigger muscles.
It looks like he's wearing a muscle suit.
Shield of bro.
Insert anchor arms as a reference image.
Oh god.
All right,
Living my
that's your
day.
turn, Turkus.
Yup.
Stan, you're up.
All right. So, but after I did the water thing, is there still like fire coming out of it, just in any way, shape, or form?
It does seem to be like still leaking a little bit of fire. That definitely cooled it down a bit, but
Mm-hmm.
you've used up most of your water with that big splash.
Gotcha. So my question: if I were to cast grease on this thing, would that set the grease on fire?
I mean, in the new version of the grease spell, they say it is non-flammable grease.
Ah,
However,
damn,
that is
okay.
stupid, and I disagree. So I'll say,
You
Yes.
disagree?
Boo.
Stop.
all right, good night, everybody. I will say yes, but it
Mhm.
will also affect you and your allies around.
Yeah. Let me look at my spells again.
I believe grease is at like 20-foot cube.
It's a 10-foot cube.
10 foot. Okay, yeah.
So I could put it in a way that it wouldn't affect me. It would just affect either the monster and Turk or the monster and Wright. I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to go ahead and hit it with a magic missile.
All right.
So
Roll your damage.
3d4. Eight plus 3 is going to be 11.
It is just barely left standing.
And then bonus action using my my last leveled spell slot. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary.
All right. What does these magic missiles look like?
He kind of like the if y'all remember the Power Fist, like the Nintendo like Power Fist. He hits some buttons on it and then opens his hand, and 3 like motes of light that look like little like chibi monsters from a video game like spring out and then just start pelting him in the face.
You just shoot him with Tamagotchis.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
It starts like swatting away at them and gets them after a while, but definitely you can see it's like hockey-shaped mask. It's like hanging off. You can see mutilated flesh underneath.
And as his turn ends, Stanley's just gonna say, "Looks like you were too ghoul for school."
Ooh. Oh my god.
All right, and with that, we're back to Samantha's turn.
Okay, I have a few things in my brain right now.
Mhm.
one, that scream that we heard before, did it sound like a reaction scream, as in, oh my goodness, things are happening outside, or did it seem like a something is happening to me right now scream?
More of a, like, she's looking and kind of hearing all the fighting from you all. Not of anything that you can tell that she is, like, actively going through.
Heard. Okay. Second thing. When I did radiant damage, did that seem to especially hurt the creature?
Did damage definitely, didn't do anything additional.
Okay. Heard. God damn it. Okay. Last thing. I played it. I can't remember the core rules, or if that's a table rule, but casting 2 spells in one turn if one is a cantrip and one is not a cantrip, is that a thing, or is it 1 spell per turn,
It's
period?
1 leveled spell per turn. So you can do cantrip and a leveled spell, just not 2 leveled spells.
The way that it works now is you can cast 2 spells on the same turn, if only if like one of them has to come from a spell slot. So you could say, like, if one of your features lets you cast a spell without using a spell slot, you would be able to do that.
Ooh, okay.
So, like, if your life cleric gave you, like, free castings of, healing word.
Gotcha.
But I don't think it does.
It does not, unfortunately. All right. She heard what Whispers said. What Whispers whispered. Is going to look over to Stanikin and
Stanikin Skywalker.
She's going to say a little too loud, probably, "You're fucking useless," and cast Healing Word.
Fucking useless, as I just dealt, like...
You're useless. I feel better now.
Alright, so
Huh,
it's 2d4.
I didn't know I was into that.
Hey now.
Degradation.
I rolled the exact same thing as before, which is weird. 12. That's keening.
And is that including the extra, if it's a first level spell, 3 from your life cleric thing?
Is that a thing?
Yeah, with life cleric, if you spend a spell slot, you get 2 plus the spell's level in additional healing.
It might automatically do it if you're on.
I'm on
D&D
D&D Beyond. I think that's automatically because I have a +7, and that's crazy.
Yeah, then I think that's included.
Okay, cool. So 12 healing?
Yes, 12 healing. And then I'm going to attempt to cast Sacred Flame as well. Cantrip.
Alrighty.
So I need a Dex 14 save from the creature.
Dice some 18, so that's a 21 for a saving throw.
Balls.
You, like, try to channel the light out of your necklace again. And this time it's seen it coming. It holds up its sword and splits the light into, like, 2 beams that hit the wall behind it.
Oh, you're a fucking bitch, aren't you? And that ends my turn.
Zenalia's gonna say, "Come on, you could have hit it," and, like, push you towards it, Samantha.
Oh.
And is gonna stay behind there. Whispers is gonna go for her attack. Misses with a 3 on the die. Eliza just still terrified. Taking deep breaths in the back. Not sure what's going on. It's the creature's turn.
Creature.
The creature.
It is going to go ahead and do the same sort of thing. This time it'll take its first attack on Wright.
Left.
That will be a 14 to hit. Wright does a 14 hit.
Oh,
But
Barticle.
The lap microphone might not be working.
hello.
My Discord is like cutting out where I can see that you guys are talking and can't hear anything.
Oh,
It's so weird.
Oh, that's so weird.
Major L.
I just
Are we
see
back
it lighting
now?
up. I'm like, oh no. Yeah.
okay. Does a 14 hit you?
Oh. Yeah, that's my AC.
Alrighty. So we'll deal for you. Really bad roll, jeez. 5 points of damage halved because you're raging.
Do you round up or down?
Down. And then we'll do, again, second attack, whirlwind around it. So I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw. Let's see if I can get through on Stan with the wisdom save.
Yeah.
What's your DC? 14?
14.
Misses it with a 2, so...
Gotcha.
Stan,
So
yours.
it, for Sanctuary, then it either has to pick a new target or,
Oh, is this a... That's... I think it doesn't...
It
let's
doesn't
see.
work for AoE.
I'll say, for sake of, like, because
Or-
this is a flurry of attacks kind of flavored,
Mhm.
I'll give you advantage on the saving throw, since it
Okay.
failed its saving throw.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a deck save.
Dex save.
I got
Okay.
a 19.
19 saves.
I got an 18.
18 saves.
I got a 6.
6 fails.
Yeah.
That will be 14 points of damage to you, Turkus.
Honk, shoo, me. I am unconscious.
Stan and Wright, 7 points each. Wright halved again to 3. It whips its blade around. Stan, you're able to, like, mostly hold yourself back from it, from being attacked. But you feel the, like, field around you, the feeling of finally belonging, finally having another man that has your back dissipate as Turkus falls down to the ground, unconscious.
Oh, bro.
Baby!
See,
He's out
it
cold.
is- See how it is pretty low. It's gonna take its chances and gonna grab Turkus's body, and the two of you can make attacks of opportunity as it's gonna try to leave with him.
Ooh. Yeah, no.
I got a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
I also got a nat 20.
No
No
fucking
way.
shit.
No way.
All right, you guys
Dave,
gotta
you go
come up with
first.
your
Here's your
combo
cue.
move. How do you want to kill it?
Let's do it.
Okay. What did you want to do with yours? Because I knew what I was going to do with mine.
I hit him with the hammer.
Uh-huh. I have a dagger. So
Love that. Yeah, no,
Ooh.
I'm saying that's the flavor
Dagger
text. I hit him with
And
the hammer.
Hammer bonk.
okay, so if I may, I have an idea.
Yes.
So as soon as he goes away, he like turns his back. Stanley rips out the dagger and just like stabs him square in between the shoulder blades, and then
Let's
sees
hammer it in.
the hammer coming and ducks just in time for the hammer to just smash right into the dagger.
Iconic.
The
I
dagger
love it.
pierces through its chest, where it swings back around, hits him in the knees, and drops it back on its ass, just as she had done with Turkus before. Or just with Chadwick before. And you all feel the creature stop moving in front of you.
That was for my bro.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you short bitchy
Are we-
one, fix him.
Like, immediately running over to him and casting Cure Wounds.
I imagine she just like shoves Stan to the side.
Yes, immediately. Casting Cure Wounds.
I would be immediately whipping around to look at the people left to see if any of them are people to be worried about.
You see Whispers has her bow trained on the creature down below. You guys see Zenalia has her phone out, recording, of course. Eliza, you can see, like, she's mostly under, but her feet, just the shoes are poking out from under the bed behind you all. Everyone seems to be... Oh, and I mean, no one is dead, but, you know, other than her, everyone that came into the cabin alive and is here now is still alive.
Turk, 14 points of healing.
Hell yeah.
How do you give him the healing?
I, like, kiss his forehead and, like,
Aw.
caress his hair.
Cute.
That's so sweet.
Oh. Oh, and then he says, "Thanks, babe." And he looks over at Stan and he says, "You got it, bro."
Oh.
Thanks, bro. You really hit him really, really hard. That was dope.
Hell yeah. That's the answer to everything. You just gotta hit it really hard.
That it is.
Are you all sure it's dead?
Fucking what?
I mean,
Yeah, I
it
think
looks
it's
like
dead.
it.
I mean, it's not moving.
Hang on, give me a second. I'm gonna just crush its head in with my hammer.
Just as you're about to, it lunges up as if to attack one more time, right before you splat its head open.
Yeah, we're good.
I agree with the angry one.
Oh, that's
Go
me. Yeah,
team.
thanks.
Yeah, that's usually how it happens in a video game. I don't know how much more Mortal Kombat
what
I can
happens?
take.
And with that,
Go home.
is it over? Eliza comes back out. Are we safe?
Looks like it.
I think so.
I mean, as
Thank
safe as you're gonna be out in the middle of the woods, but
Stan kind of like collapses into this chair.
Well, I hate to say it, but I think that probably for the best if we call off the rest of the camp.
Oh, no fucking
Yeah.
shit.
you
Oh
think?
no!
As Stan like looks over at her and then looks over at the I can't remember the Karen's name, but
Zenalia.
Zenalia. It looks over at Zenalia. Is like,
Million nuts.
call me a psychic, but I think you might have legal troubles in your future.
What? Oh. Oh. I don't think that... Well, as thanks for all of you for making sure everything is safe, I'll reward you all. Where's Seamus's dad? Goes into the desk right here, rummages around. I've got 250 gold for you to split amongst yourselves, and we can hopefully
Oh yeah.
keep this between us.
I don't want your hush money.
Give me your phone.
Stan says, "No, hold on, guys. Wait, 250 gold. That's just enough to get a Hexbox 360."
I'm
And
gonna
with
hit
that,
Stan.
That's not Sam, that was Kyle.
And with that, we cut as the camera goes up. You all
Can
together
I do one more
with
thing?
yeah.
Can I just approach Zenalia real quick? That's the Karen lady, right?
Yeah.
Can I just slap the shit out of her and say that's like pushing me into the fight?
What? You didn't hit him.
I promise you, I'm much more of a bitch than you are.
I'm also gonna walk up to Zenalia, rip her phone out of her hand, and just crush it underneath my boot.
Hey,
Fucking grow up. Stop recording people, weirdo.
we'll ignore that, because I'm still alive and that thing is dead. And she, like, points, like, gestures over towards the corpse, where you all see no body left.
Oh.
Oh no, that's normal. All enemies like dissolve when they die.
Shut
Happens in
the
like
fuck
every
up,
video
Stancis.
game.
Shut up, Stancis. I don't care.
It's Stanley, you fucking bitch.
And with that,
Dude, she knows.
camera pans up, cuts to you all walking away down the moonlit path. What blankets and tents and other materials you can to curl yourself up before reaching a safe haven once again. Nelanese is never seen again, nor is Litorio. But you all have survived your time at Camp Crystal Lake. And that's the end of the one shot. Congratulations!
Hooray!
Hell yeah.
Let's
I'm
go.
sad I didn't get to kiss Chadrick.
Yeah, he did.
He died too soon.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you
everybody,
much. Go. You do that.
things you
so
loved,
good.
things you hated, moments to shout out of each other.
Kyle, I love you being a bitch.
You just have a knack for playing the just evilest people, and it's great. I love it.
It's so fun.
Like you are amazing. I love it. I loved Bard just completely throwing off the Karen, just being like, I kind of dig it.
In case you were curious, it never came up. I have a 7 charisma.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay,
that's so
but-
funny. I have a 7 wisdom and a 6 intelligence.
I purposely listen. 16 in strength, 16 dex, 16 intelligence. I rolled very strangely. 12 constitution, 9 wisdom, 7 charisma. I am strong and I am smart and I suck to be around.
I'm so glad I didn't fight because I'm weak as fuck. I have an 8 strength.
Oh no.
Same.
She's so
Same.
little.
She's just so tiny.
So tiny.
Petite.
Yeah, I just went with the standard like just array. But he had 10 charisma, so he wasn't like bad, but he's not good at talking to people.
You're unsocialized. I actively suck.
I loved every single time Noah opened his mouth.
It was great.
It was
I
amazing.
love Turkus so much.
I wasn't joking. The jock laugh got me every single time.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Half the
You know
time
what's-
or more that I was laughing, the mic didn't pick it up because it was just a wheeze.
It was really good.
Oh, I'm so glad. You guys are so nice to me. I feel like every time I do a project, somebody says like, "Oh, Noah, you did such a good job," and I'm like, "Oh, thanks."
It's because you do. Like,
It's because you're
Aw.
good. You're talented and
appreciate
pleasant,
that.
bitch.
Oh,
That's
well,
true.
shucks.
let us fucking love you, God.
Oh, thanks. I'll take it. I'll take it.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Also, shout out to on DM's Guild, where you can find this one shot by Steve Jaspor Orr under the name Crystal Lake. Thanks to all the people in his, to Arcane Anthems for the music. Otherwise, thanks everybody for tuning in to Constructive Crit. Hopefully, we'll be back next week with either some Scarlet Hollow or another fun game. Good night, everybody.
Thanks so much.
Good night.